Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today's New Year's Day, and so Happy New Year to everybody. Happy 2015. I guess we're going to have to talk about resolutions at some point, but got something more pressing right now. The video that I made yesterday was very pointed, and I got a lot of response from it. And you know, the questions that I put out there were just questions to make you think. But there's several people that have already emailed me their list of questions that they sent, and there's a lot more stuff, and I'm going to share that, I think, maybe tomorrow. But today we were sitting around the breakfast table, and you know, there's always discussion, and I have children, and they want to know things like, well, you know, why do you go after why are you hanging this on the Attorney General and not the governor? And the best way I could explain it to him was, okay, let's say that you have a neighbor that has a barking dog, right? And the dog barks all night long and keeps you up. Do you shoot the dog? No, you don't. You talk to the neighbor, and you ask the neighbor to get it under control. The neighbor is in supervision of that dog concerning certain things, like coming on my side of the fence and crapping in my wife's. You get the picture, right? Well, in government, it's sort of like that. The Attorney General is in place to do exactly what his oath of office says. Okay, so I said, imagine a state. Imagine the state of Michigan. If we had an Attorney General, if Bill Schuette, let's say he has a revelation and he has a burning bush experience, and I know he's a deeply religious individual. Let's say he has a burning bush experience, and all of a sudden he says, you know what, I'm going to do everything per the Constitution. Everything that comes across my desk, every court case, everything has to meet, it has to square with the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Okay. Start thinking about that, all right? Start thinking about that. You don't have to look very far here in the small farms community to find things that are really upsetting. The latest thing that I saw, it kind of makes me laugh, but the people that are involved doesn't make them laugh. It's in Muskegon. So this is to you, all you Muskegonites out there. What's your sign? It's like this, Muskegonites. All right, this is to you Muskegonites. I hear that the city planning board is going to take a very controversial vote on an ordinance that's going to prevent you from growing vegetables in your yard and selling them to your neighbor. Okay? Now let's say we had a constitutional Attorney General. All that would be is a phone call to him. Hey, this is what this city council's thinking about doing. The Attorney General would say, let me go to my pocket guide to the Constitution, First Amendment, Second, Third, Fifth Amendment. Oh, it says here that your life, your liberty, and your property is protected in a due process of ordinance? No, law. Law. So we have a city council, you know, the Barber, you know, Wally, Goober, and they're going to get together and they're going to say, you know what? I think we ought to have a rule that people can't grow vegetables in town. Yeah, and they vote on it, and they take away your constitutional rights? You know, I don't think so. I don't think it's absurd. It's actually absurd. But the people in Muskegon, when you talk to them, the individuals, you say, just blow them off. Put raised beds in your front yard. There's nothing they can do. They'll have to take you to court. Oh, but court costs. They'll run us to ground in court costs. That's kind of true. That's what people are afraid of. But see, if we had a constitutional Attorney General, he would make a phone call to them and say, I can forward over the Bill of Rights to you if you want to look at it for yourself. But if you mess with these citizens, I will step in, because you are not going to take anybody's constitutional rights in the state of Michigan so long as I've taken an oath to protect and defend it. See, that's what Bill Schuette should be saying. That's what he should be saying. And this is what I told my kids. If we had a constitutional Attorney General, this would be a very different looking place to us. Very, very different looking place. And it is attainable. It's in your hands. I gave you the key to it yesterday. and there's already been a great response to it. Never let go. Thank you.